Hey, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster Vans, and today I want to show you around the Sprinter 144 4x4 that we just wrapped up. Before we step inside, I'll talk about some of the exterior highlights of this vehicle. So at the entryway, you'll see that we have these RB Components bug screens. Those are going to be zip away. You'll find them at the sliding door and at the rear door. We also have an exterior flip-down happy hour table. This is going to be in bamboo, just like all of the cabinetry within the rig. Along here, you'll see Aluminess tread plate Nerf bars. Moving a little bit further forward, we have an upgraded wheels and tires. So we have a method wheel with a Toyo Open Country tire. And all the way in the front here, we have a CA-tuned front bumper with a Warren winch on it. Let's check out the rear. And then all the way in the rear here, we have some Owl Vans components. So we have a storage solution on the right there, and then a tire carrier on the left side with our spare tire. Lastly, you'll notice that up top, we have a pop top in this vehicle. So that's going to allow this rig to comfortably sleep four. So you got two up top and two inside the vehicle. The inside the vehicle sleeping is also going to be super comfortable because we have flare space, which I'll show you from the inside as well. So let's step inside. Welcome inside. So before I go through the specific features of this vehicle, I'll talk about just the overall design and the layout. So starting on the floor, we have a rustic oak flooring. Working our way up, we have horizontal grain matched bamboo slab door cabinetry. That's going to be on our uppers as well. For our countertops, we have a white Corian countertop. And then for our custom dinette, you'll see that we have a denim upholstered dinette there. When it comes to layout, we have the dinette on the driver's side. Also, both of our captain's chairs can swivel and turn around, and we'll have a lagoon mount table that's going to be bamboo as well. So that's a nice little area for four people to sit and enjoy a meal together. Moving our way back, we have our galley area as well as storage for our dry flush toilet. All the way in the rear, we have our second bed area. Over top our garage storage, and then all the way up top in our pop top we have our secondary sleeping area, so definitely room to sleep two up there with a nice telescoping ladder to get up there. So I'm going to start my tour in the front and work our way back. Starting in the front here, we have our custom dinette. So this is going to have a removable cushion on the back as well as a removable seat cushion that houses our aluminum shower. So this is a great place to get some versatility out of your vehicle. If you're not using a shower, obviously it's a great storage area, but also a really nice way to get a shower inside without giving up a ton of real estate, especially in these 144s. So over top of the dinette, we have some uppers. As per usual, these are going to be on gas struts with our V-latches for easy opening and closing, and the RV latches to ensure that everything stays where it should while we're in transit. Moving over to the passenger side, we have the beginning of our galley area. So as I mentioned, we have white Corian countertops. We have a nice flip-up countertop extension here to extend your workable area. We have a single burner true induction cooktop. And then we have a 15 by 20 Ruvati workstation sink with a cutting board insert. Underneath that, you'll notice just a nice storage area there, as well as a good-sized utensils drawer under our induction cooktop. And then our storage under the induction is going to be used to house our dry flush toilet. So you'll notice that this is on a locking gear or drawer slide. So you can slide it out. This can be used in the vehicle if need be, but also because it's a dry flush, you can just charge up those batteries and take this toilet literally anywhere to use it. So that's a great feature of those toilet options. Moving over to the driver's side, we have a 4.6 cubic foot Isotherm door style fridge and freezer. So the freezer is going to be up in the left-hand corner there. Some additional prep space, our outlets. And then working all the way to the back, we have our sleeping area. So this is going to be a fixed bed. We have flare space on both sides to just extend and make this a bit more comfortable, especially for those taller people. We have custom trim rings for that flare space, so it all blends really nicely with our wall panels, and then we have half slides to get some nice ventilation across here on both sides. At the head of the bed, we have some reading lights up top, so that's nice. You don't have to turn everything on depending where you're parked. Speaking of lighting, in this vehicle, we have above cabinet lighting, we have under cabinet lighting, We have dimmable LED overhead dome lighting. And lastly, we have toe kick lighting along the floor. We also just have a ton of natural light coming in. So on the driver's side, we have a Sierra Lawrence T-vent window. This is going to have these awning style smaller windows at the base with bug screens. So great way to bring in a little bit of breeze when you're parked. We have a fixed pane in front of our galley so you can see everything while you're cooking or doing dishes. And then as I mentioned, we have those half sides in the rear. Lastly, we have our pop top, so I'll take you up there, but you'll notice that we have a max air fan in the top of that pop top, so that's another way to kind of suck air in or pull air out depending on what's going on, as well as a ton of zippable windows within the pop top. So let's check it out. So up here in our pop top, we have room to sleep an additional 2 passengers. We have some nice mesh windows on both sides to get a nice breeze up here. We also have an additional lighting zone so that people up top can have their own night lights as they want to read late at night. And it's just an additional really comfy mattress with springs underneath to make sure that everybody is comfortable and sleeping well on the road. Lastly, before we head to the back of the vehicle, I'll just show you this rig is set up with a touchscreen for our Aqua-Hot. That's going to allow this rig to be 4-season capable, so it's going to heat the cab area as well as bring hot water to this interior shower and to the sink. So that's going to be here. We also have a customizable touch screen on the right side here. That's going to control all of our lights, let us know about our battery power, where our temperature is at. So nice feature about this is that you can change everything. But one of my favorite features is just the light master. So hitting all on and all off, it's lovely. And then all the way in the rear here, we have our Victron Bluetooth battery monitor system. So that's going to monitor how much solar we have coming in, where your usage levels are at, and how much battery you have left. Let's check out the rear. All the way in the rear here, you'll notice that we have our flooring continued. We also have our power cabinet and our water cabinet. So both of these are going to be coated in diamond hex ply. So they're going to be nice and rugged to stand up to whatever gear is thrown back here. Here we have switch panels, so we have our own lighting zones for back here so that you can load and unload at night. We also have an exterior shower that will also pull hot water from that Aqua-Hot. So in our water cabinet here, we have a 30-gallon freshwater tank, and that's also going to be where the Aqua-Hot is housed. And then moving over to the driver's side, we have our power cabinet, and in there you can find 400 amp hours of lithium battery bank. We have a 3,000 watt inverter, and we also have 200 watts of solar coming in through the roof. That wraps up this van. Again, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster Vans. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a van tour, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.